Controlled Chaos here. We are working on phase 4 of the Corvette Expedition for No Man's Sky. Let's take a look at what we need to do. We've already gotten phase 2. Oh, no, correction. Let's change something up. We need to see if we can get the silent running part done. So, we gotta run over here real quick. Into those. Harvest that. Harvest that. Okay, we got all those. That. Harvest that. Harvest that. Harvest that. That was 8 of them. There we go. Silent running is done. Let's see what we unlock. We're here. Frost protection, band defense system upgrade. There we go. That is done. Let's go ahead and get this, which will give us the trails. Okay, we got that done. Let's open up our inventory. Put this in. This right there. It does this. No, it doesn't. No. So right there is correct. Install this. Here. Need to move that. I'm gonna move this over here. This here. I'm gonna make that a T-shape. Oh, that's because the reason I can't move that is I gotta fix those. Okay, so we got that all put in. Let's go ahead and now take a look. So we have all of those tiers done. Let's see. Okay, resonance. Okay, we gotta do that one first so we can get the spots for the module. First thing I want to do is I want to check our engine. Okay. So can we... Nope, we need more. Okay, so first thing we need to do, we need to find a planet. Any planet will do. Walk onto that farm. Get ourselves over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on getting some ferrite dust so I can make some casings for the antimatter and go from there. I will be back. Okay, one thing I want to bring up to you guys. Make sure you have a bunch of warp fuel cells because the trip to the 4th one is a long distance trip, so be prepared for that. I'm going to continue working my way over there. Once I get there, I will be back. Okay, I made it to the 4th spot. Let's see if we have that bug or if we get the glow coming out from the station so we can land. Let's cross our fingers and hope. Glow, I'm seeing glow. Things are looking promising. No. Okay, so we need to warp out and warp back in. Got close by neighboring star, so we'll warp out. That slight bug is you can see on the left wing. I'm missing a section of the ship. I know it's there. I redesigned the ship, but it's missing. I just find that as odd. Let's look back to where we were. Oh, hyperdrive fuel. Okay, we can fix that real quick because I got a bunch of stuff. I even did a mission that gives me warp fuel. This right here. There we go. That will guarantee us we can get there. Let's warp back in. Hopefully it loads correctly. And hopefully when we land, that connector is still there. Because I find that odd. That's missing that part. I hope it's just the outer visuals. But we'll see once we get into the station. we're gonna be able to land. Hard to tell with all those lights there. Nope. Still bugged. If I have to waste a lot of warp fuel, No Man's Sky owes me warp fuel. Hello games, you're gonna pay for the warp fuel, I'm telling you. Okay, let's try something else. We can go to this space station here. See, look at that. Lights. The watch. I can land here. Had the lights. Unfortunately, the lights on the other one overlie on the lights that let me know whether or not it's letting me land or not. I want to jump out of here real quick. I want to do a quick check. What? It is missing that. Let me fix that real quick. Modify. Go here. This habitat. Click it right there. There we go. This is pretty much what I built. I decided I wanted to make my ship look nicer. So this is what I've built for a ship so far. Click here. Apply edits. There we go. We're no longer missing a chunk of my ship. And maybe it's because I was missing that chunk of the ship. There's like, nope. Your ship doesn't look good enough. It looks ratty. It looks like that wing's gonna fall off. We're not allowing you on our spaceport. Let's see, there we go. Now it looks good on the outside. Granted, the inside, it's a hodgepodge of stuff. But we won't worry about that. They won't see the inside. Now, go here. Please tell me it's loaded correctly. Seems low, but because of those other lights, it's hard to tell. Damn it! Okay, put that there. Let me try. I hate those lights on the outside. I hate those 4 lights there. It makes it hard to tell of the docking. It's a cool design. But like that, I can't get in. And then I do a bunch of damage to my ship. I have to be very careful getting out not to do a bunch of damage. And I'm wasting a shit ton of warp fuel. And I haven't even gotten to the point where I've actually fully started this because I can't land on the space station to do that. This is, in all honesty, starting to turn into a Sev 2 bug because I can't land on that one space station. I am being blocked from moving forward, hence the Sev 2 bug. And that's the reason they make it a Sev 2, because when you're blocked, you get upset. When you cannot move forward like you're expecting to, you get upset. See, like right here. This one's letting me land. It had that ring on the outside. I couldn't see it, but this one let me land. So now I've landed here. I'm going to leave here. Try warping back to that other one. Maybe if I take it really nice, slow, and gentle. I'm not going to use the thrusters to push me forward like that. I'm not going to use the pulse like this. I'm just going to take it nice and gently into it. And let's see what happens. More testing around that area so that when you go to them, you can say, hey, this... Nope, not that one. you can say, hey, this is the exact issue I'm running into. And normally it was okay, I can get this to happen every so often. I don't know exactly what's causing that. So this is a really hard bug for them to fix. I can understand why they haven't been able to probably fix this. It's a hard one to sort of narrow in. It's something I think to do with when it's loading up the area. It sometimes doesn't load in the trigger box. That's why I'm calling it the trigger box, because that's what it is. It's a trigger. Damn. Can I? Nope. So it's a trigger box that causes that to happen, and it is not, either it's not loading in the trigger box, or it's not calling the code to be able to pull my ship in. Let's look at that. I just bounced right off. And this is where I wish at times there was a manual landing on space stations like Elite Dangerous. That is a workaround to that. So developers, if you are listening to this, look into a way to work around the whole entire thing of landing on space stations with this issue to being able to do a manual land. Or another good thing to do is create so you can target the space station, do a communications request with them to request landing, to cause it to go, oh, tractor beam you in, guide you in from a further distance, to cause it to activate that. That's another way that the player gets control. This automated system, yes, it's good. The problem is with it being 100% automated, if it doesn't work, the player is screwed. You want to give some control to the player, and the two ways to do that is one, like I said, manual landing. The other one is request landing. Look at that. I spent all of my warp fuel. I now have to spend more time going and getting warp fuel cells. I already just spent the last hour and a half getting warp fuel cells to be able to do the trip, to warp around and things like that, and I'm going to spend probably another half an hour to an hour getting the resources to get the warp fuels to try to do this again and again. I think what I'm going to try instead is I am going to stop here. I'm going to log out of the game, log back in, and let's see if that can fix it. I know last time I did the log out to the main menu, log back in, but that was still holding some memory. So I want to log completely out of the game, log back into the game, and see if that solves the problem. Let's try that. So I'm gonna hit Z, call myself out like so. The other thing I want to do, come over here. I need to put our missions board back. Nope. E-class reactor, life support, nothing about that. Hoping more warp set, but no. Okay, so let me go ahead and do what I was talking about, and I will be back. Okay, I am back, and as you can see, I'm in the cockpit. Let's see what we have. Let's do a bit of boost to get closer. I'm seeing a ship. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the light. You gotta hit at the right angle. There we go. Okay, so if you run into the issue that I ran into, where no matter how often you warp, you could not get over there, I recommend do what I just did, which is pure and simple. Log all the way out, log back in. Saw something cool. Like what they have there. Oh, they have different ship parts. I wonder if I have enough to do that. I'm gonna do quick modifications here. Oh, I do have to. I'm doing that. That works. There yet. Take this. It fits right there. Nice. Actually, I got a better idea. Take this. Put that there. This. Put that there. Take this. There. Even nicer look. So here. Windows. Windows? Nope. Third one down. There. That looks so much better of a ship. Oh, I like that a lot better. Okay. Changes made. Jump into here. Jump up to here. Talk to him. There we go. That is done. Go here. Moving things around. Light cleanup. Organizing things for the better. Go. Shape. Done that. Okay, fields. I think we need to fill this up. There we go. Okay, so we've done that. We jump down here. I think we're... Two? That is not our ship. Ooh. Something I do want to do, though. I've already done this. Oh, they have storage containers. Looks like they're trying to edit their ship. Actually, I'll worry about that later. Here. This is our ship. Oh. Here. Modify. Now. Here. No, here. On there. On there. It's enough? No? Let's see what was needed. Here. 2 of 3. Okay, so here. Purchase ship modules. $1,000. We'll take another wing. Take another one of those. Back up. Let's trade for advanced. Barter. Let's do this one. Give them this. There. Unlikely. Likely. Low. Okay. Do these. I don't like these thrusters. I'm moderate. Like these thrusters much. Excellent. Make an offer. Okay, so that's done. More bartering here. Where is it? Looking for certain pieces. What I'm looking for. Do oh, module. Oh, okay. They don't have thrusters. Oh, engines. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. That part. Looks like the offer's not gonna happen. So we'll go ahead and back out of that. Back out of that. Modify. This. Now. We'll put it here. Apply those changes. There we go. Okay, so we got that one done. So we go here. Step that. More beams. More inventory spots. Here, here. Okay, there we go. So next, go here. Oh, we already got one installed. Okay, we can do this. We just got the missile launchers, so here, modify. This goes there. Go here. This goes there. Here. This. No. There we go. There. Changes. Got the firepower one. Quick, simple, easy. Thankfully, these ones are easy. One more, and then we got the conflict scanner, so we just need a wiring room. Let's go buy a wiring room. Don't want to interact with Eddie. Don't want to interact with Eddie. Push Eddie out of the way. Oh, there's the wiring room. Fire wiring room. Okay. So here. Starship. Here. here. Voila, there we go. Done. Next, we have embark on other travelers 10,000. 1244, visit a pirate system. Smuggle contraband, immersion. Okay. So we have. Nope, I can't do that. No. I don't have my weapon out, so I can't do that. Can't run all the way there. So there's my ship, there's their ship. Can't really hide in here. I'm just gonna stand backwards like this, and I will let you know once they take off with me. Okay, we got a pilot on his Corvette, and I am a stowaway. Well, let's see what happens. They just walked off though. Oh, patiently waiting back. We'll wait until they actually take off, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and unfortunately it was taking so long that I had to step away to take care of something, and it happened. So there we go. We have that voyage on that ship. You saw that I was in the thing for that. So I'm back at my ship. So like I said, I've made some changes. So we got those windows here. We got windows here. Nothing there because I have those. I have the windows here. Let's go ahead. We need to do a skydive. So the next one I want to do, bring this up for the skydive. I like that. Warning! Falling a long distance can be hazardous. Consider engaging jetpacks when you near the planetary surface to soften the impact. It's basically saying, warning, you will go splat. I love that. I like that they put the warning in red letters. It's an extra little touch there. Okay, got a planet there that looks good. Stop. Follow out. X. This. Here. Open up our back door. Ooh, look at that pretty planet. Okay, I'm still too high. Still in the atmosphere. So it won't count that one. Jump in, back into the seat because I've done this before. I think we should be in the atmosphere. Let's check. Out. Nope. We are still not in the atmosphere. Let's try it. Okay, now we've entered in. Pop that. Let's try again. There we go. Skydiving. We gotta get it to go for 60 seconds. I'm not going to touch anything because if I angle it down, it'll make me go faster. I don't want to angle it down. I'm just going to let it run for that 60 seconds. I'm not going to do any cuts, any edits. I want you guys to actually see this. I'm actually grabbing a drink as this is happening. Okay. Oh, look at those ships on the left. To hit 50 seconds. Hit the 50 seconds. Let's see if we can get 60. Getting up on 60. There we go. Let's do like they advise. There are jetpacks. Nice, good, solid landing. Now, X. Call down our ship. Tab. So there's the rocket boots. Stuff. Here. Oh, you know what I need? Something else I need to do. Starship, that's at 0. Metal. Oh, I can pour that. So I need to get some chromatic metal. I'm gonna stay here. I need to get some copper. So I'm gonna harvest some copper and then I will be back and we'll start going to the pirate system. Actually, while I'm here, select the one for the pirate system. There we go. And now I'm gonna start the harvesting of copper to get chromatic metal and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Now it's time to find a pirate system. The expedition route. Way. Pirate system. Pirate system. Got it. Got it good. Probably gonna sell off all those cakes and stuff I have at the pirate system, buy a bunch of illegal goods, and start flying to the next one. Okay. I am not gonna do the dreadnought. Make our way to the space station. That freighter is gonna have to defend for itself. I have goals. I have plans. Oh, there's another player that found this spot too. Oh, while I'm here, Expedition. Okay, so I'm gonna need a warp cell. I'm gonna need gold. I got the microprocessors. Okay, so don't sell my microprocessors. Don't sell my gold. Oh, while I'm here, let's go here, let's go Starship. Let's just get that process. Okay, now I don't have to worry about that. Think. Hold there.
Warning, civilian shields depleted.
I'm going the wrong way.
Enemy missile inbound.
There's my teleport down. I have to walk? I have to foot it all the way over there? Oh, wait, no. Wrong way. I have to put it all the way over there. Pirate stations do not have teleporters. It fits. I'll give it that. It's a long, long walk. I will be back once I get things sold and I get the goods, black market goods to take back. Okay, I have sold the stuff. Finally got there. I sold everything. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do this first spawned relics. Grab a bunch of those, and that will give me the amount I need. It's time for the long, long walk back to my ship. I will be back once I am on it. Okay, I am back at my ship. I am taking off with the goods because, as you can see right here, where those first spawns are, way more than what they're asking for it. Let's go here. Fly this destination. I just saw another pirate area. I made a slight change to the ship. I added the fins on the top. I had to do it. It looked cool.
Hostile ships approaching.
There it is. As long as I don't get scanned, I'm fine. That's why I'm not fighting them off, because the longer I'm fighting... Okay. I was a bit worried. I didn't see the lights. Oh, that scared me for a moment there. Okay, we're safe now. Landed. Yeah, the seat. So sell this stuff off. Go. Sell. There we go. And under the nose. Done. Now, here. What were we needing? We need gold. Gold. Nope. Oh, no. There is gold. And we're going to take the uranium too. Sell. Sell those off. What else was needed? Oh, the warp cell. So I need ferric dust. Ferric dusting. Any ferric dust. There we go. So now I can go here. No, wrong thing. Here, here. One of those. Here. 3 of those. Okay, I'm missing condensed. Nope, not. I'm gonna speak to you. Leave. Trade center. Okay, no condensed copper. Platinum. Platinum. No platinum, okay. Okay, there we go. Emergency warp thing is put in place because we need that for this one. Here we go, and we are number 1. Just did the emergency warp. You saw how that was happen. All I did was hit X and then boom. Got that done. More modules. Ooh. Nice looking pieces. Not any of the pieces I'm looking for. Got the pieces. Tab. Go. Now, hit X. Jump out of my seat. And that is phase 4 completed. Let's take a quick look to see what's next for phase 5. Gotta go to the 5th one. Gotta go to the part, install additional core reactors, but we'll get the core reactors from this. This one is deep space anomaly. Deep space anomaly thing we'll get from the anomaly detector. That's done, and that will give us emergency signal scanner and inventory spots. We'll need that emergency scanner for the derelict ship. And then with that one, that will give us repair kits, personal force field. And we need to disable a planet's sentinel forces. So we'll have to do that. And then we need to take a photo with our ship. Optional. We'll figure this one out, which is current object and important signatures. So let's just go ahead and take this one. Get that set. And there we go. We are all done with that one. I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And YouTube will think you'll like this video next. Have a great day.